spring, summer, or September, I'm the one you always remember.
Ray.
I may be a rookie,
I like
but
Sonya.
this isn't my first race.
I love Sonya.
Wait, hold on. Well, speak on it. What's up, y'all? I am your girl, Candy, and to my right, we have that DJ A1, and we are about to speak on it. Well, hello there. Hello, everyone. I am your girl, Candy, and I'm about to speak on it. Speak on it. Yes. DJ A1, the people love you.
Do they?
Yes, they love you.
I love them back.
Yes. Man, okay, first of all, I want to say thank you for sitting in for me and taking over when I couldn't do it.
Anytime, Candy.
Yes, right now, people, we are all the way in Los Angeles. He is still doing big things. We are both out of LA. I'm here for some BET events that I have to be a part of, host, or whatever.
Candy has one of the highest conversions in terms of behavior. So, you didn't know that, did you? So what that means, guys, is when she gets behind something, it's not that she's just building awareness, but she actually drives behavior. I like this, go by that, watch this, use that. She has one of the highest conversion rates in terms of behavior. That is bananas. It really, really is. And so if you think about that, like, that's real, what I call ROI, but it's return on influence.
And he is doing verses again tonight. Actually, he has to leave here and go straight there to the setup. So, I mean, we are pre-taping right now, but you guys have, by the time you watch us on Speak On It, you would have already have seen the DJ A1 rocking things on verses.
Hold on. I'm from a little town called Atlanta, Georgia. So let's party like this a little bit. Come on.
Cause you gave me all your...
You sound so good. And you even lick my...
How does it feel to be back on verses?
It feels wonderful to be back on verses. I mean, if you think about it, I am Mr. Verses. You know what
Wait, hold on. That's what you call yourself now,
I mean,
Mr. Versus?
People call me that. I never thought I'd be attached to the show like that, but I mean, I did go viral from Versus.
Yes.
My life changed.
Is it because your
yet
little
again.
dance?
You know, I got busy a little bit. But it feels good to be back on Versus. Yeah, we're gonna make it do what it do, man. We're gonna take it around the trip sign one more time and go heavy.
Come on, say what?
Let's get him, girl.
Hips and
Body. Well, y'all know, the DJ A1 is like a brother to me. We've done so many things together. We've done Candy Coated Nights.
Candy Coated Nights featuring the DJ A1. Hey, Todd. Candy Coated Nights featuring the DJ A1.
Yep, sounds good to me.
So, yeah, I'm with it. I'm really. Hey, listen, someone get Candy on the phone. Candy Coated Nights featuring the DJ A1. It's in the bucket.
The certified.
Yeah, I mean, closed case. Next.
We've done
tours
together. He DJs pretty much anything that I'm a part of, whether it be the Dungeon Tour, whether it be the group Escape. Anything, the DJ A1 is there. The thing is, yesterday's price is not today's price.
Not at all.
The DJ A1, not only is he out here doing verses for the second time, but he is now the DJ for J-Lo.
I'm just Jenny from the block. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you were DJing at Dodger Stadium the other day?
Dodger Stadium, yeah.
Yeah, man. Dodger Stadium tonight. This guy.
Man, I'm mad you rocking for J-Lo, man. I gotta open up for you tonight, bro.
Oh my gosh. And then you still found time for little old me to do speak on it.
One, it's not little old you, and two, I will always have time for you.
Aw, thank you, Fred. Thank you.
Always. I tell you all the time, this thing didn't get right till you got on it. You dig what I'm saying? If it wasn't for this one, A1 would not be where he is. So.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
I'll always reach back for the little people.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me just jump in on Real Housewives of Atlanta right quick.
Okay.
So you know this year they like making it a point to try to come for my neck this year.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, normally when someone has nothing going on in their life, they attach themselves to something that's moving. And since you are moving, most people want to move with you. But who are you talking about in general? Because when I did the last speak on it, I spoke on one person that, you know, is whatever. So who else? Who else is it other than Marlo Leona Beckhampton?
We going back to Marlo Leona Beckhampton. Because we just watched a scene where clearly it's, okay, Marlo, myself, and Sheree, we did this scene.
This is cute. This is my girlfriend. Hey, boo.
Oh, I remember this scene.
When did they become so buddy-buddy?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
They're fake shit.
They be on bullshit together.
Do you have anything on how teaching people how to be a friend?
I mean, I can
try. Are you the only friend dude?
Yes.
What better way?
She's talking about me.
Since when I want to start coming for you like this?
Do you have anything on how teaching people how to be a friend?
Since they started hating.
Hey, how you doing? I'm good.
Kandi, you better walk in looking like motherfucking munch, bitch. I'll kick everything over in here.
Hello. Hey.
Burris! Now that's leg tips and body for real.
It was about checking up on me. That's it.
I'm still very hurt that Kandi would not call me to see how I was doing, but she should have stepped up more for me. I'm just disappointed in Kandi.
To me, it's just saying that she wants you to call her more.
Why you gotta call her about her damn pain?
That you want to do.
Why do y'all always seem to ask so much of me that y'all don't give to me? This argument is bullshit to me.
You was raised with a friend. You was raised with family.
She's yelling at you. And it's so funny to me how by the time they take these conversations and they edit them, you know, it's like you only get this much of it.
Correct.
And they took so much out of the conversation, guys.
Important part.
They got me sitting there looking like I'm getting irate for nothing, okay?
They made it look like it was a intervention. Friendship intervention.
Just the other day, I was in tears. I had a call with my sister on the phone. Don't cry. I love you.
I feel like they trying to make her look better in this conversation. They cut out a whole bunch of stuff.
So if everyone is saying that, maybe that's something you gotta work on.
There for each other, and if you
I
can
can't.
see somebody,
I can't do this.
Because we won't help from your ass.
because I've tried to both of y'all and
I'm gonna give you a hug.
Don't touch me. You better than me. You better than me. Don't touch me.
I'm not that.
No. See, I don't like that shit because it seemed like they cut out you saying you tried to help her.
I did. They did. They cut all of that.
Hence her getting up to hug you. See, I don't like that shit.
The two of them were acting like they were so concerned about me and trying to help tell me how I needed to be a better friend to them, right?
But why?
Huh?
But why?
Because they're saying that I'm not a good friend.
They probably over there plotting. Then they want to claim they want to be such best friends. Like, get the out of here.
What she was saying in person, let me just say that, is like she was saying that I don't help them with business. I'm not helping them do things like, and I don't invite, she said I don't invite them to things.
Did you try to get Marlo a television show?
Yes, I did get her a TV show.
On said television show, was the television show not greenlit and ready to be filmed and ready to go, I believe, maybe the following week or so? At given time of the show that you got Marlo on, they had okayed the show.
Yeah, it was greenlit. It was
greenlit, correct?
Yeah.
The reason why this show did not happen is because of Marlo Hampton herself, correct?
Yes.
Nothing that Kandi Burris did.
Right, exactly.
She should thank you, send you a bottle of champagne, and apologize every time she sees you.
Yeah. Listen.
Because is that not you helping someone else?
You don't even have it in your heart, Kandi, how to help other people.
Definitely me helping someone else.
Is Marlo not a part of the community per se?
Yeah, well, not even just that. I mean, I do plenty of stuff for the community. You know that.
You do a gang of Kandi Cares.
Yes.
But Marlo is a part of your
circle,
your community. So not only were you helping someone else,
she's for herself.
You were helping someone from the community, right? All the things. No, I'm just thinking all the things she says you don't do.
You don't even have it in your heart, Kandi, how to help other people.
Exactly.
You try to do them for her.
Preach.
Right.
How soon we forget.
Yeah.
How soon we forget.
How soon we forget.
So listen, then they were both saying that I don't invite them to things. And this is the part that I really did not like. But here you come. They were talking about, I don't invite them places, I don't have them. And I'm like, wait a minute. Only for yourself. I invite them to all kind of stuff. Like in the past, you've seen them at a lot of my different
personal functions.
Personal functions. And we say personal functions, I mean not for Real Housewives of Atlanta, not Correct. For TV functions. They've hung out with us with my personal group of friends.
Yes.
I used to come to your house, Kandi, be at your holidays. We would go picnics with your family.
How many times have you seen me get to hang out with Marlo and her personal group of friends?
Never. I mean, but you don't sell pussy.
You crazy.
The fuck?
My point is, she never invites me to anything or any of that. So I was like, how could she possibly, you know, put out there to the world like, I don't invite her, I don't do this, I don't do that. All the things that she was saying about me, a lot of that stuff they took out were the things that she does herself.
Correct.
I'm over it. The only time, and which I think is also pretty whack because they also took out the fact that I pointed out the only time that she's ever invited me to stuff were business things she was doing. When she had a party to promote her emojis, she had an event for something she was hosting for something she got paid.
So basically everything that makes her situation look good to have business there.
Yeah. And I think because they're going to go so hard to show that, try to make that about how Sonya's, you know, invited me and Kenya to be in her stuff and they trying to say Sonya cloud chasing. But really, Marlo does the same thing. She doesn't invite me unless it's something she want to use to post for her followers or for me to post to help promote her stuff. I'm over it! So I was getting very frustrated in the conversation because I kind of felt like they were being hypocrites, which sucks because I feel like a lot of that stuff got left out. Like they didn't show you some of the other things that they were saying that was really like blowing me. You know what I mean? Like I was like, the nerve.
I could tell, but you're a better person than me.
Why?
Marlo wouldn't have never been able to come and hug on me. Don't touch me. None of that.
I'm gonna give you a hug.
Why do y'all keep throwing it at me like I'm
Don't touch me. Especially after well, I guess technically in that scene, you know, you still haven't figured out or discovered her true feelings about you.
Right. Like, mind you, remember y'all, the stuff that you guys have seen in the previous episodes that they were saying about me.
First of all, Kandi was a damn hoe.
I didn't even know that was going on.
They probably over there plotting.
So I didn't know that they were actually saying these things about me in scene to other people.
Well, she everybody for free.
Like, I didn't know this was happening. So right then, I was kind of shocked when they were saying some of this stuff, like, in scene. I was looking like, wait a minute. First of all, I do be trying to help y'all. You know, and I also be trying to invite y'all to stuff. And if I have missed to call you recently or whatever, okay, maybe I have, but you never call me. They never call me unless it's during filming. So it's like, how are you coming at me trying to make me feel like I'm a bad friend? Because
so stop calling them.
Y'all, no, they were trying to say I don't call them, but I'm like, but y'all don't call me either. So why are y'all trying to make this seem like it's an issue?
Yeah, right.
To sum it all up, Sheree tried to act like you just had a temper tantrum.
But I did not expect for her to have a tantrum.
I was getting frustrated. It was like, you know how I am. I can't really control my emotions like that.
Then why not help her?
Are you getting frustrated because we won't help her?
So obviously, like I said to you guys, the conversation was way longer. By the time they chopped it up, it looked like they only said a couple things, and then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah!
Because I've tried to.
It did not happen that way.
You're not gonna jump on George.
The conversation was much longer. Yes, they had pushed me to the point of tears, but it was way more being said.
Girl.
And I got super, super frustrated
Everything
because
pushed you to the point of tears.
No. What I'm saying is, when I did say to her, "Girl, like, how you gonna say I never helped you? Like, I helped you get a whole TV show, blah blah blah."
Oh, they cut that out.
Yeah, but then she tried to be like, "Oh, you didn't." She said, "I never wanted to be on TV." It was like that really infuriated me because I was like, "What?"
I would have been like, "Well, what the fuck are we doing right now?"
I was like,
and you just stab me and you break me down.
I just got so mad. I got
you never
so
wanted to be on TV. Well, what is all of this, ma'am?
So clearly, you know, they probably didn't want any of that to be in it because that was talking about something from another network. I get it. I get it. But just to explain to you guys why I was so pissed. Like, when people are trying to make you look like something that you know you aren't. Like,
right.
You know? Oh, but back to Drop It with Drew. Well, I guess we gotta see more about Drop It with Drew. Why you shake your head?
I don't care about Dropping It with Drew.
But she helped so many people lose weight.
Whom has she helped? I haven't seen no confessionals.
Let's keep watching.
I haven't seen no ads. I haven't seen nothing. All I know from Drew is some bad fashions. Is it me or do Drew still dress like it's 2014?
She got better this year.
Did she?
Yeah.
I can't tell. She can't dress for shit. But I love her. I love her though.
She got better.
And I found out her real name is Drew Sidora, right?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Oh, Sidora's her middle name. Thank you.
I'm finally gonna make Rossi some dinner. Nice. So what do you need? A spectator? A cheerleader? What do you need?
Son, your mama fine.
No, ma'am. Okay.
Son,
I'm gonna cook.
Son, your mama fine. She like she married.
Keep...
I used to have a little crush on Sonny back in the day.
You do?
Okay.
What? I used to love her.
Help you?
Okay, then let us.
No. Ross is the man. Keep it going, Ross.
Do you think you would resent me if we didn't have another child?
Yeah, tears.
But why is she so? Because she feels like she's not being able to give her husband what he wants.
She just don't want no more kids. She said it was the toughest part of their marriage when they first had a son.
Like it was gonna be over with or something?
I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
I've never been married, so in my personal opinion, I've always been at odds with someone, I guess you can say, are on the same page, but I've never had to actually come together. So as a married couple, I don't know how that works, but as a man, I guess if I were to want another child and my wife didn't want one, I would feel a way, but I also understand where she's coming from. A, it's her body. Okay. B, this may not particularly pertain to them, but you know that old saying my grandmama used to say it all the time, mama's babies, daddy's maybe. And even when you're married, most times the wife takes on a bigger responsibility and role for the child versus the father, right? So I can understand what she's saying. Like, I just don't want to have another baby. You know, her body has to go through it, right? She has to go through it. You know, and Ross just get to go and run the business. Maybe, I don't know, you know, the dynamic like that. But, you know, as a man, I can understand, but I also understand Sonya's perspective as well.
But she seemed like she was all in tears or whatever, but he was just kind of like, yeah, forget all that. Yeah, I want another baby. He didn't care about none of them tears.
Cry me a river.
Cry me a river.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I understood. She told me, like, she feels like that was like one of the roughest points in their marriage when they went through the pregnancy and had the baby. When they had their child. As a couple. Because, you know, they've been together since they was like teenagers.
Okay. I didn't know they had been together. I knew they had been together like college or something.
And so, well, college. You know, college.
They're just teenagers, right? Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So that was the only time they really went through like a rough period. So she's not really looking forward to doing that
again. I wonder, does she not think that they've grown and have growth and maybe have learned from the past?
I mean, I still think it's probably a lot too. You know, she do a lot of traveling. But I mean, you know, it's a lot.
Yeah. I can understand.
It's a lot.
Hey, girl. Hey. Oh my God.
It's been forever, right?
Let me see your hands. Who rings?
Oh, she's a newlywed now.
Did you go to the wedding?
Yes. Listen, I came in like, I'm on time. And then they were about to go down. I was like, I thought I was on time.
Oh.
And they was already lined up. So I was there before they walked, but like literally they was about to walk. I saw him, like I gave him a hug or whatever before he, but I was like y'all literally meant start.
I mean, just because your wedding started at 10 o'clock at night. Your wedding did, so come on. I was supposed to DJ for an hour.
Listen.
I DJ'd for 4 hours.
Listen, Rico Chappelle wasn't finished with some of the bridesmaid dresses, so he was actually sewing dresses.
Is that what happened? I never knew.
Yeah.
Have you guys narrowed down already?
I'm doing
Who's
these
that? Oh, she works there.
Stargazer.
I'm like, now who is this?
Oh, wait. So me and Kenya had a little tiff at the candle shop.
Okay.
Husbands, no, I'm not, because I wasn't. But we're friends, right? So I feel like it's okay for friends to go back and forth on stuff. But she was out acting all upset because damn Patrick and Safari went to her house.
I feel like I should close my eyes. Are you not cold?
I'm not.
Not Safari.
And I was telling them, like, my other friends, I don't think they would be tripping like that.
I don't think she was tripping like that. I just think she was making it a point to go overboard about it. I think she loved it. I honestly think she loved it. I mean, Kenya, I think Kenya's a freak. Everybody tries to make you out to be like the big freak. And, one thing that I've always done, I listen to how women speak.
She gets so offended when
she gets so, anytime people get offended like that, they're big freaks in the bedroom. Maybe not, so much out. But I listen to just the way she says pussy. She says it like she says it a lot.
Wasn't there pussies all night?
Play with this pussy.
When did she say that? When did she say that?
I don't want someone just playing with my pussy all night.
Oh, when we was in the store.
Yes.
Why are you talking about that person can get it and my husband said it? Listen, she picks and chooses when she wants to be or say something
when she wants to be,
And like I gladly reminded her because she was like, "You guys had people saying stuff in front of people's husbands," and I'm like, "Wait a minute, girl. Just last time when we had the little party for Cynthia, you said at a table full of husbands and boyfriends,
Kandi,
I'm glad they flashed back."
I'm gonna say this: there are 3 ladies at this table that could get it. Kandi is one.
Cause she definitely said it that I could get it. Did you see it? You saw it?
I saw it. I was around there.
And then she want to come back and act like I'm the only one to be acting up when the husbands is around.
Quiet as it's kept. These wives need you to act up when these husbands is around so they can get some life in their marriages.
Right, I'm just trying to spice up people's life.
It's not a joke.
Well, it wasn't a joke when you told me I could get it.
Let's do these candles, y'all. I had to get some wine on that.
I'm with you, Mom. Yeah, shit. I can get me some wine too.
And then now you guys can just stir your wax.
Stir the wax.
Yeah.
I love how y'all argue and just go back to smiling and fixing candles.
So anyway, but we made up because that's what friends do. You talk and then you make up, right?
What am I gonna name this?
I like it. Oh, yours smells good.
Good, because that's Candy's pussy.
You finally got to smell it.
You finally got to smell it.
Press it up, keep it going. Elbows tight. 3, 2.
Oh, this drop it with Drew.
Good job.
I wish Drew would drop a record. I need Drew to drop a song.
Drop a beat.
Drop it low. Drop something.
Drop it with Drew. So what did you think about the facility? First of all, Drew, I love you, child, but it was clear that one day there was no drop it with Drew signs, then all of a sudden it was drop it with Drew signs. Cover up!
I smell bullshit. Secondly, Drew want us to drop it with her, and Drew can't even drop it. And let Marlo tell it.
Come on, I do girly push-ups. I don't work out, baby. I get lipo. Isn't that what Drew does?
Well, Drew was very open about the fact that she did do,
well, why she out here trying to make us drop it and lose it when she ain't do it herself?
She wants people to have a healthy lifestyle.
I'm all with having a healthy lifestyle, but as I drink this wine. But you can't tell me to do something you ain't done it first. Kandi, hey. I ain't finna eat that old lady gang if I ain't seen you eat a piece of chicken down there.
And the way she's doing these moves, I can see why she still looks like a busted can of biscuits.
Not a busted can of biscuits. Hey, it was an interesting situation. You know, like you want to support your friends in their businesses. I mean, I feel like it's a lot of people who are influencers or whatever that go off into
other
fitness
businesses. But I feel like she's more of
area.
a face of the business versus.
Well, clearly, because she kept trying to make it seem like she's been doing this business for so long, and it's like, well, we've been knowing you for about two to 3 years, maybe not.
Okay,
2 years.
2 years. So Drew,
and
from 2 years.
This the first we heard of dropping it with Drew.
From 2 years now.
Matter of fact, before last all we could ever hear about was her damn Achilles being messed up. So when the hell was you dropping it like that?
She had the sound of music, sleeping music.
Yeah. Well, she dropped the snooze music.
Oh, so she just dropped this a regular. She just dropped a regular album.
No, that was last year. No. Her husband made a CD for sleep.
Oh, I thought y'all was saying she dropped the album and it was Snooze Fest.
No, it was actual sleep music for children.
It's
a real thing.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, damn, don't do her like that, KB.
No.
Okay.
It wasn't shade. That's a real thing. They dropped sleep music.
Okay.
But I don't remember ever talking about up until we was filming.
About to drop it with Drew.
Yeah, so it was like all of a sudden she.
What is it? 20 pounds? We don't even know what it is.
Anyway, the timeline wasn't timeline.
Maybe she.
Not even with the. I'm sorry.
Maybe she's holding on. You know, some people don't want to tell people yet till it happens.
Shut the fuck up. No, that ain't it. Not you. Not you. But yeah, no, that's not it. Cause her and the business partner weren't even on the same page.
Before she lost a pound, you changed the name?
Yeah, she believed in me. Like we came up with it together.
Can you let her talk, Drew? I'm talking to her.
The lady was like, could have told me what was going on before these folk come in here. Somebody didn't get their story together. You been filming, lying, telling these folk this been your shit for 5 years. Versus you just the face of this shit. Sheree has a workout mat.
She buys Sheree mat. This is a prototype, but yeah, this part of the line. Are those she buys Sheree?
I'm so sick of these prototypes. When is it going into production, Candy?
We're working on it.
When is Sheree anything going into production? By the time She by Sheree come out, it's gonna be Elder by Sheree. Good for her. Good for her. Sheree and the workout mat. She by Sheree. You know what? Sheree took 6 years to get that house together. She done took about 10 years to get this line together. Now, if this line come out as good as that house look, millionaire.
Now that you got a good point.
You want my mat? Oh, can I have your mat?
Kenny, don't take a prototype. Now, get it back. That's all she got. Now, get it back.
All right, so moving right along. Get to the dang on drop it with Drew thing. And Todd and I had got a call that a man jumped my neighborhood gate.
Beyonce's cousin.
I got double gates to get to me.
T.I.'s son.
Jackie, you want to get their awards? Yeah, we have a little something just to celebrate y'all.
No, first of all, he was a little mentally off, you guys. It was a guy who was a little off mentally. He had jumped the neighborhood gate. They said he had bags with him.
Which is crazy, all that stuff that he had with him. Like, you know, not to give away so much of how you get to your home, but there's more than one gate to get into your get to your house. So the fact that he made it past all of that to then make it to
my front door,
your front door, is crazy.
It's very crazy.
And your house isn't even that easy once you get to your home.
That's why I was trying to figure out to see if you know him. That's why we got you on the phone.
Nah, we don't know him.
Alright, I'm gonna do my investigation. I'm gonna give Katrina case number, and she'll be able to let you know what's going on.
Of course, if you have police at your home calling you while you're at an event, cameras or no cameras, you're gonna drop everything to get back to the house, you know, to see what's going on. Our kids were there.
Right.
It was over. We was like, camera, TV time over. We need to go see what's going on.
Dropping it with Drew.
Yeah,
because this shit ain't happening anyway.
Yeah, that kind of scared me. I didn't know what was going on.
I'm glad everybody was okay.
I'm glad everybody was okay.
And I hope the young man gets whatever, you know, help he needs as well.
Yeah, me too, because that was like, I was just scared he was going to try to come back to the damn house.
Well, let's not.
He was talking about, I told him to come. What? And then he said he was T.I.'s son. Like, it was a whole mess.
T.I.'s son and Beyonce's cousin.
It was a whole mess, y'all.
He ain't going to break my soul.
I am Beyonce's family member. I'm a songwriter. And I was told to come over here by Candy Burris because of the fact that I'm T.I.'s son.
And surprisingly, I know you guys are going to think this is crazy, but this is not the first time that has happened to me.
I know it's not the first time that's happened to you because somebody told me where you lived at once.
What?
I told you about this girl years ago.
Oh, gosh. But I told you one other time somebody showed up at my house that they drove there when I lived in Fayetteville.
In the old house?
All the way from Fayetteville. They drove all the way from Alabama and showed up at my house in the middle of the night
It was. I didn't know it was in the middle of the night.
Middle of the night. Luckily, that was when I had the studio. You know, I had the
studio on the back.
And me and Rashida was in the studio, and Kirk was there. Thank God. So I wasn't there by myself. Thankfully, it was an engineer and Kirk. And
wow.
They, it was crazy.
That's a part of you being like such a down to earth celebrity. I feel like people feel like they know
they can
you.
Do that.
Yeah, they like it's cool because she's not like the other one. She's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we could just show up at her house in the middle of the night.
Well, I mean, I tell you what, somebody done showed up unannounced, and a couple other people now. You show up now, your ass might get pushed back to the front gate.
Thank y'all for coming. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to do this?
We're ready.
No,
Thanks for inviting me.
Of course I'm gonna invite you. I mean, you know.
After she didn't get an invite to the Jamaican hall down there.
Roll it over. Bring that back off the ground.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Oh, Kenya fine ass. Woo, Kenya fine. Candy, hook me up.
Look how little Kenya is.
You know what I'm saying? Kenya fine. Oh, look at the little ass on her. Oh, Candy. Candy. Just have a cookout and invite me over. Damn, Kenya fine. You know it's something after they had them babies. She got that I need a stepdaddy glow.
How about when they start arguing though at the Drop It with Drew?
I don't want one. You settle for one that belittles you, sweetheart. Whatever. Yes, I did.
Well, Marla, her new man ain't gonna do that.
You know, they were talking about.
I've never seen this side of Kenya before.
You gonna get up. No.
I think Kenya is just fed up with Marlo.
No.
Ooh, that was scary.
Okay, see, I like my new woman. Now, where's Kenya from? Do we know?
Detroit.
D.
That Detroit came out, right?
It's cold in the D.
It's cold in the D.
She's from Detroit. It makes so much sense now.
She's tired of that shit. Oh, excuse me. She's tired. She's sick and tired.
No.
I've never heard her use that language. You know, Miss America.
Well, okay, so Marlo.
What is she? Miss America,
Miss USA, Miss USA. Get it right now. She don't like that.
I'm sorry, and that's my new woman. I got to get it together.
Yeah, you got to get it together.
Okay.
You ain't dating Mark. You should have told him that you were perfect.
She is perfect, baby. You perfect.
First of all, you know, they brought up shout out to Mayetta, my homegirl Mayetta was back in this episode.
Yeah.
You know, she brought up the fact that, you know.
Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna speak up for Candy. You know, we were waiting on Kenya to come when y'all were talking about what happened.
When we first walked in, when Candy said she heard that I was going around the table, she said I was trying to get everyone to team up.
It seemed like an ambush the way it was explained.
What came back to her? I'm sure. Did it come from you, Kenya?
You know, that brought up the fact that Kenya had, you know, shared that information. So Kenya and Marlo start popping off at each other.
You gonna get up.
No.
I can talk.
No. She talk. Yeah, but she already right.
Okay, Kenya, I ain't know you about it like that. But y'all know Marlo now. Y'all know prison Marlo now. Marlo been in a cell about 20 times. You got to watch her.
Who you think would have won if they would have started fighting?
Kenya and Marlo? Even though Kenya my new woman. Marlo, a gutter bunch, you know. She that's a gutter piece of something right there, man. Yeah, Marlo been to the giant, man. Anytime somebody got, you know what I mean, more than 12 mug shots, man, something going on. You know what I'm saying? She done seen some things, done some things. You know what I mean? I don't want to be involved.
Well, nobody wants to be involved in that. With that being said,
you did.
DJ AONE has to go. He has an event to go to do. You know, he's
booked and busy.
He's booked and busy. So with that, we just gonna go ahead and cut this thing. We got a lot to do, but you want to tell the people anything you got going on, or you want them to look forward to?
Just follow me on all things the DJ AONE. You know what I mean? Just check me out, man. I'll be in Capri July 29th.
All right, well.
Just if you just happen to be in Italy. Put me on a little tux, cousin. Come kick it.
Ooh.
Come on, cuz.
Well, the DJ AONE will be back to speak on it for some future episodes.
I'm definitely coming back. I mean, I'm your best host, your best feeling host. Tell me somebody who's better than me that hosts your show when you leave.
Ooh, I think that Don Juan might be better.
I said tell me somebody who's better than me.
We are more concerned about if LaToya was sleeping with this prophet who just finna, you know, bless your baby and put some water over it, than we were worried about if Ralph had somebody in Tampa. We still don't know that. So it becomes this big issue of if she was sleeping with the prophet. So LaToya gets there and, you know, Candy.
Girl, guess what? I heard you got a new boyfriend.
LaToya like, say what? She like, yeah.
No, Don Juan's my brother.
Okay, so where do we begin, Don Juan?
I mean, I'll let you guys. I mean, Don Juan is the truth. My brother. I think me and Don Juan should do this together at some point. Okay. But what I'm saying is, I hold the crown.
Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, everybody make sure you keep following the DJ AONE on all social media, and make sure you keep tuning in because we got so much going on. You know, the Shy starting this Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to come talk about the Shy. I got to come talk about the Shy. Oh, that's my show too. Yes. You know, I get down with the Shy. You's a motherfucker on there. You hear me? Mm-hmm. You hear me? You something else on there. You hear me? Oh.
Hey, well, thank you for watching. Speak on it. Well, speak on it.